217, 26 CF 217. I promise not to approach, so they let me go first.
All right. And so they are not in custody?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's the first time up. We're respectfully requesting a continuance. We just received discovery last night.
Last night?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Their office was
State?
working late.
We have no objection.
All right. 511.
Thank you,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Soberlees, and good day.
You as well.
Mr. Switek.
Yes, I do.
Morning. Your Honor, before the court is Timothy Anderson in 2018 CF 1690. We're good to go on the 26th for a judge trial, 26th and 27th.
All right. No outstanding issues, no outstanding, anything needs to be squared away.
Yes, sir. One outstanding. We submitted a motion in order to appear by Zoom for two of the witnesses or experts, Heather Holmes and Dr. Scully, and we're waiting for the court to sign the order.
Does the state have any objection to the motion?
Morning, Judge. Robert Lowe for the state. No objection to defense witnesses appearing by Zoom in this case, Judge. There is one outstanding matter, and that's the stipulation of fact. That is prepared, it's signed. If we could leave this on for pretrial, provide it to the court. It has, I believe, 24 exhibits in total for the court to review prior to trial, starting the morning of the 26th.
Do you know when you submitted the order on remote appearance, Mr. Switek?
I'm not sure, Your Honor.
All right, check in with Ms. Natali, because I'm looking in my documents, and there is one there that was unable to be processed, so there may be some issue with the format of the order. Just check in with her. I can't look at it because it won't load, so just check in with her to see on that.
Yes, sir.
And the stipulation of facts,
I'm sorry, Judge.
stipulation of facts.
We have no objection, and we signed off on it.
All right, and do you have that available to the court? Did you email it or file it, or?
No.
I'll bring it in. It's paper exhibits, and there's one disc for the court to review. I'll bring it pre-trial on Friday. That should give the court plenty of time to review it before the 26th.
Jury review on the 20th is what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so just pass docket day and go straight to jury review. Any issue with that, Mr. Switek?
Well, if defense counsel is available for docket day, we can set it on docket days just so I can provide that document to the court and we can get it on the record that there's a stipulation. I'm good either way for docket day or pre-trial day, Judge.
Okay.
Docket day is the 16th.
Yes, it's Monday, Mr. Switek.
I've got depositions at 9 o'clock. But I think I'm going to be here on the 19th.
19th is a miscellaneous docket. The 20th is our trial management docket for the 2 trial weeks. Now, you're specially set, but generally I reserve that last day there for any outstanding issues for trial management on that Friday morning.
And I do have that on my calendar for Friday.
All right, and if there's an agreement and I simply need to review those before it's done, if you can get them to Ms. Natali as soon as possible, then I'll take a peek at them and be prepared. It'd be easier for me to do that instead of in court, if that's acceptable to both parties.
I'll bring them by.
Is
the
that
office.
acceptable, Mr. Switek?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay, what were you saying?
Is there something else that you need to address with the court, Mr. Switek?
Not on Mr. Anderson's case.
Okay, all right. And so we'll skip docket day and go directly to jury review. You'll check on the order on remote appearance to be sure that's available. And just be sure that if your witness needs any exhibits, that they have separate copies of them. We don't yet have the dual channel where we can present full screen copies. And so if you've got those copies that you need to display, or you need to have those, available separately from your witness, if that makes sense. And then the state will drop the documents that I need to review off regarding the stipulation as soon as possible so I can get those reviewed. Those would need to be filed, is that right? After the stipulation is announced?
They will be filed. I have them marked as exhibits, so I guess the first thing I'll do that morning is just move those items in evidence.
So if you'll drop them off to Ms. Natali, I'll review them, she'll let you know, and you can come pick them up, and then at trial, you can admit them.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay? All right. All right, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so direct to jury review on 320.
Your Honor, this is Samuel Rascone in 25 CF 1300.
Yes, sir.
And I have an agreement with the state to set this on March 19th.
Yes, Your Honor, possibly. I'm supposed to convey an offer to Mr. Switek, and I will do so. And we may have a plea based on our negotiations by the 19th.
It's going to be plea or continue.
All right, so does it make sense to go ahead and continue the case and set it conditionally on the 19th? That way, if you don't reach an agreement, there's no reason to be here on the 19th?
That'd be great.
That would be fine, Your Honor, yes.
All right, and so you just need to let everyone know by no later than Monday, so that we don't have a problem. No, the 19th is no later than Tuesday, so we don't have a problem with transport and confusion of that. So no later than Tuesday, let us know if you need to be here on the 19th or not. So it'll be continued to 5/11, conditionally set on 3/19 for a change of plea.
Your Honor, should it be 5/13?
No,
Because-
everything's set on the 11th.
Oh, okay, I didn't know, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. All right?
All right, thank you. Your Honor, I've got Lyle Rubens, 22 CF 2311. On Mr. Rubens' case, we were waiting on Dr. Harper to complete an evaluation.
Where's Rubens?
He refused transport.
Oh, he refused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Were you aware of that, Mr. Switek?
Yes.
Okay.
In any regard, Dr. Harper went up to see Mr. Rubens and performed some of her evaluation, and then he sent her away because he wanted to talk to his attorney before he proceeded any further. I did go up there and I met with him and conveyed that he really needs to finish his evaluation, which he's agreed to do, but I don't have it yet. So I'm asking for a continuance on that one.
Your Honor, the state objects to the continuance.
Okay.
I would like to set it for trial.
This cycle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. Well, please approach.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestvview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualifying heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll.
Fight fire with fire, take one.
Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm Attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Anything else for you, Mr. Switek?
No, Your Honor, that's all I
All
have
right,
today.
thank you now. Who we calling? Okay, Mr. Flowers.
Judge, good morning. Dustin McCain is with us this morning. Your Honor, I'm asking that this
And
matter.
that case number, please, Mr.
My
Flowers.
apologies.
No, it's okay, sir. We didn't do it for so many years, and with our challenges, I'm just trying to help keep a good record.
Yes, sir, and I apologize. Judge, the fact is, I don't have a case number in my file, and I apologize.
Last name again? His last name is?
McCain. First name Dustin.
Looks like 25 CF 2412, Madam Clerk, is that right? Okay, go ahead, Mr. Flowers.
Your Honor, Mr. McCain's case, I'm asking this matter be continued. I do have the case number, I apologize. Have not spoken to the state, I don't believe they object, but I have not inquired.
No, no objection. It's
Yeah,
a newer case.
it's a relatively new case. I think it's our first time before Your Honor.
Okay. 511.
511.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I do have another matter with Mr. Shaw. Susan Cole.
And Judge, that is case, Tim Shaw for the record, Judge, case number 22 CF 2824. I think Mr. Little's here on behalf of the state. The state had their expert interview our client last week. We're waiting on a report. I think it's looking like maybe a July trial, because we have that other murder case in May. So if we can get the report in timely, get that depot done, I think we're pretty close to wrapping this one up, Judge. But if we'll put it on the May so we don't lose it, just.
That's my understanding, Judge. We're just waiting on that report and any depots that follow.
All right, so continuance to 511.
Correct, Judge.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have.
Thank you. Good day. All right, Mr. Rowe.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brad Rowe for Vidal Menjivar Aguilar. That's case number.
All right, Madam Interpreter, raise your right hand. You swear to interpret these proceedings truthfully, adding nothing and subtracting nothing. Okay, and let's take a quick breath while Madam Interpreter gets set up. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Rowe.
So that's case number 25 CF 1574, 25 CF 1575. Your Honor, the short version is I'm requesting a continuance in this case. We are progressing as far as discovery. I've talked to Ms. Leone on this case, and she does not have an objection. I would ask for 511 on this.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, and Madam Clerk, I just show, do we have both I just show the 175 case today. Do we have both of them on the docket today?
I only see the 25 CF 1575 case.
Okay, so it's 2025, the CF 1574 as well?
I have that as still open, and I believe that was on the docket for today.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Fox.
So I didn't see it on the electronic, but is there an issue with the notices? And this is not about you. We're having issues with the system. I want to be sure that everything's squared away and taken care of.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, so both cases are traveling together, and it'll be reset for 511.
Thank you.
All right? Is there an offer at all?
Not that I have in the file, Judge.
Okay, so my notes show there was an offer before. If you want to approach, I'll review that from my notes with you.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
So, Your Honor, I have relayed the latest plea offer from the state to my client. We understand that there's not a date for revocation of that offer, but I have done that through a certified interpreter. We will be thinking about that, and we will get back to the state and let them know what our response is.
All right, so we'll continue that to 5/11, and if you end up with an agreement, you can simply notify the state and advance it on to any one of my dockets that I'm available to take a plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Rowe. Good day.
Your Honor, if I may, Mr. Early is present on Zoom for a manual call. If the court is inclined to take that case really quickly, 19 CF 2948.
Good morning, Mr. Early.
Good morning, Your Honor. Todd Hurley here for Emmanuel Colley.
All right, and do you know that case number, Mr. Early?
Not off the top of my head, I apologize, Your Honor.
That's all right. I think it's 2019 CF 2948.
Yes, Your Honor. We are looking to set this on your April 6th trial docket. I've already talked with the state attorney. It's quite an old case. I've got all the evidence. It looks like everything's been done. And I know Mr. Colley's being held in Santa Rosa County, so I'm close to his facility, and I'm going to go visit him over the next couple of weeks to get him prepared for the trial, Your Honor.
Well, he's here in court now, so that suggests to me that he's in Okaloosa County. You're being held in Santa Rosa.
Yes, sir. They Okaloosa comes and gets me from Santa Rosa and brings me over,
So
and then transports me.
we're setting it for the week of April 6th, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor, and we are asking for 2 days, Judge.
You agree, Mr. Early?
Yes, Your Honor, it's a 2-day trial.
Including jury?
Not including jury selection, Judge.
Jury selection would be an extra day, Your Honor. I think it'd be, it's more shooting around a day and a half, but with deliberations, probably 2 full days of trial, not counting jury.
Okay. And how many jurors do we believe we need?
Your Honor, I like to go on the high side because I believe it's a first-degree premeditated, so 12, 10 strikes each. If we could get 60, I think that would be good.
State agrees, Judge.
All right. All right. Any outstanding issues for us to address?
No, Your Honor, none that the defense is aware of.
Nothing from the state, Judge.
All right. So, do we need to be here on docket day, or you just want to go straight to jury review on 320?
I'd ask to go straight to jury review on 320, Your Honor.
All right.
State would ask the same, Judge.
All right, so we'll set this on jury review, 320. Any outstanding issues, any motions in limine, anything like that, I need them filed 48 hours before jury review. And we'll hear them at jury review, so there's no issues outstanding, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, I don't foresee any motions in limine other than the standard one, so we'll be ready to go on the 20th.
And if you have, if you can share your so-called standard motions with each other and there's agreement, then just submit them with the appropriate order.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further business. Have a good day.
Y'all too. Good morning.
May it please the court, Dustin Durrell. My client today is Ms. Lindsay Rogers. This is case number, we are on 4 VOPs and a new law violation. Those case numbers are 25 CF 267, 25 CF 269, 25 CF 1866, 25 CF 1867, 25 CF 2323. Your Honor, I've been in negotiations with the state. Those negotiations have broken down. I would request a continuance to get back to the discovery and start scheduling depositions in this matter.
State?
No objection.
All right, if you'd approach.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that's all I have today.
All right, thank you. Now, I have someone on Zoom, but you're labeled just iPad Pro 5th generation. Who is that, please?
Apologize, Your Honor. This is Joyce Ballack, representing the Ballack Law Group.
All right, and which case are you here with today?
It's case number 25 CF 2128, Dennis Rios Mejia.
And when the bailiffs have those, have them queued up, we'll take them. That's Rios Mejia.
We do not have them queued up. We had Ms. Dudley on next on the list.
Okay,
I can
well,
get them queued up if you'd like.
no, just when they're available.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Dudley. Good morning, Ms. Dudley.
I think the first one I have is Keon Purnell. And 24 CF 164, 24 CF 2414. Your Honor, if we could leave him P or C for docket day.
All right, is there the chance for a disposition? Is there an offer that?
We made a counter offer to the state. State's just looking at it. If we can't resolve it, we're going to continue. And I still need to look at some of the cell phone downloads before that. But we did get all the discovery. It's just that's the last thing I need to look at is the digital evidence. But there's some conversations we've been having, so we want to leave it set to see if we can get it resolved.
So we'll just see on docket day.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, this is Erdis Terrell in 24 CF 1686. Your Honor, I have filed a motion to suppress in this case. I'd ask that that be set for 423 at 2. But I would also ask for the case we left for docket day. I have asked the state to look at something for me, so we actually leave it set to see if we can try to get it resolved.
All right, so you did get your motion filed?
Yes, sir.
And we want to set that which day you want?
423 at 2.
Okay. And then just, and we'll take care of case status at that time. All right,
Yes, sir.
Mr. McKinney, as to your case.
Judge, I would mirror the request to come back on docket day, clear, continue to see if we can resolve the matter short of going through the hearing on this Evans case.
All right, we'll see you on docket day, and we'll attend. Well, do we want to set that motion to suppress now? Let's see what happens on docket day.
We can wait for docket day, Your Honor.
Let's don't set that right now, Madam
Yes, sir.
Clerk, but that way, plug that up. We'll see what happens on docket day.
There's a chance we can resolve the matter, and if we can at that point in time.
Absolutely.
we can proceed forward.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I think that's all I have, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Dudley.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll need to get interpreter's ballot, and it'll take us just a minute for her to come back. We only have for one, and I think her issued roller skates broke today.
All right, thank you.
Okay. let's bring Ms. Ballock's client, please. Come on down, Madam Interpreter, we have it. And raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to interpret these proceedings truthfully, adding nothing and subtracting nothing? All right. All right. What's the status of this case?
Your Honor, we are working with the state to set up depositions, and so therefore we need to reschedule this.
That's correct, Your Honor. I talked to Mr. Ballock this week, or it was really earlier last week. And there's some addresses, it took us a little while to get some addresses. It's an older case that happened a while ago, so we have provided some of the addresses. We're gonna get started on the depositions and try to locate some other people as well that will be coming down the pike.
Does it sound thoughtful to continue at only one cycle, what you're describing here with trying to locate people? Should we pass it twice to give you the working room, or?
Most likely, I would believe that would be the case.
Any objection to that, Ms. Ballock?
The 2 cycles, no objection.
All right, and Madam Clerk, that's 7:13 then. That will give you enough time to get those served and get the deposition set, because I know you're struggling with the deposition time. But please don't show back up on July 13th and tell me we hadn't got them set,
Yes, sir.
okay? If there's some issue with getting somebody served or somebody refusing, you know, anytime I'm here, file your motion and I'll give you an order, right?
Okay.
Let's move the case forward, because I know the operative facts are old, even though the case is new, right?
Correct.
So we need to move forward, treating it as if it's an old case, okay?
Okay.
You agree, Ms. Ballock?
I agree, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Randy Catalinic on behalf of Kevin Rotten. Your Honor, there's several case numbers. Want me to read off all of them?
Yes, sir, let's make a good record.
Okay. 25 CF 477, 25 CF 988, 20 CF 204, 20 CF 2685, and 20 CF 2700, unless there's another one. Madam Clerk, I don't think so. Call all of them.
Those are the cases that I have.
All right.
Judge, what we would like to do is leave this one set. Is that
If
right,
we
Mr.
can,
Snell?
we'd like to set it on for a VOP hearing.
All right, so you want to set the VOP hearing?
Yes, that's what we'd like to do.
Okay, and when would you like to set that?
I'm available, Judge, whenever Mr. Snell would like to do that.
What dates coming up do you have, Your Honor?
All right, 4/16.
And do you have is it 4/24 as well?
23? 4/23.
If we could go to the 4/23, that'd be great.
All right. And that's at 2 o'clock
Yes, sir.
with subpoenas.
2 o'clock, yes, sir.
And we'll deal with case status at that time.
Yes, sir. We might close all of it, Judge, at that day.
Okay, thank you very much. Anything else for you, Mr. Catalanic?
I don't think so. Thank you, sir.
All right, good
Yes,
day.
sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, all right. All right, Mr. Koch, Ms. Yeski, or Mr. McKinney, if you have somebody by chance that's in the gallery that we, if there's, or if, I don't, sometimes folks show up that,
Judge, I do not have anyone present in the gallery.
okay, all right. Let's start on the PD. Mhm. Mhm.
Almost. No, you're right. You're 100% right. I need copy. Where's he at? I'll, text. You text him right now? I'll start with his number 31. Okay, we'll go set up, grab 32. Number 32, you start with. They weren't transported yet, those individuals. Oh, they're still, we're still 32. But they're gonna start on number 32 to bring you into the piece. Yep, they're gonna run down your list. You take my list.
Judge Michael Griffith, I represent Trevor Brown. In this case, we're going to
And
need...
what's the case number, please?
I'm sorry, Judge.
That's okay.
22 CF 1794, Judge.
1794?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We are going to need one final continuance. The co-defendant has pled, and I'm in the process of trying to schedule his deposition, and there's a state's motion that needs to be scheduled.
That's correct, Judge. No objection.
All right. It'll be continued to 5/11.
Okay. I'll do that.
Mr. Nopes, are you here? I think Mr. Nopes has a case with Mr. Brown as well, so hold him, no, we'll just hold him up here until Mr. Nopes. Hold Trevor Brown up here until Mr. Nopes is ready. No, we're good. Anything else for you, Mr. Griffith?
I do. I have Darius Wingate, Your Honor.
23 CF 241.
All right.
Judge, on this case, the state and I have been in negotiations, and I'd like to put that on your 5/11 docket as well for a final continuance.
State?
Robert Lowell for Leah Gleason, Judge. State has no objection to that.
All right. So just because of the age of the case, I mean, we're saying that's final. What else needs to be done to have this case either ready for trial or other disposition? Because
It will be, Judge.
okay, all right. So nothing else needs to be done to be ready for trial?
Yes, sir.
You agree, Mr. Little? Or do you know with Ms. Gleason?
I have no knowledge, Judge, if she's ready, but she'll be ready, Judge.
All right.
Yeah, what is that trial week, Your Honor?
The trial week, 5/11 is our docket day, and the trial week would be, Madam Clerk, help me be sure I get it right. I don't want to announce it wrong like I did last time.
Your trial weeks for that cycle would be May 26th and June 1st.
Right.
What was that, 5/26 and?
And June 1.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you very much.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
Good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Y'all as well.
While we have just a second, may I call one that's not on the docket?
Yes.
I have Selvin Tello, Tello Perez, in 3 case numbers, 26 CF 192, 26 CF 112, and 23 CF 489. They were on Monday's docket, but he was incarcerated. They didn't make it to the day on the transport list. So I would ask just to set this for docket day plea or continue.
Okay, 192, 112, and 489.
Correct.
And set them for docket day.
Correct.
Plea or continue?
Plea or continue,
Okay.
yes. And I've let Madam Interpreter know that her services would be needed for that
All right,
case.
very good. Thank you, Mr. McKinney.
Your Honor, while there's a break, may I call 3 cases?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. First case, last name Rosquero, first name Rogaleo, and that's 25 CF 2429.
Okay.
Judge,
Yes.
I spoke with my client at the jail with my Spanish interpreter.
Is he here?
I took him off the transport list, Your Honor.
Okay.
Just to try to move things along, and like I said, I talked to him at the jail, and he's full on board with the continuance to set depositions in his case, Your Honor. And this was a Spanish interpreter case.
State okay with the continuance?
No objection to continue, Your Honor.
All right. Where are we with discovery and so on, and what needs to be done to get the case? You know, I know it's young, but, you know, let's be sure we engage while it's young.
I haven't received the videos yet. This is a unique case. It's a 24 case, Your Honor, 2024. But I have the police reports and enough for schedule some depositions.
But
Especially,
you don't have the videos yet.
correct, at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. And do you need the videos to get your depot set?
Negative, Your Honor. I'm going to move forward just on the reports alone.
All right.
And then if I may call my next case, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be last name Sharp, first name George. And we have 4 cases, 25 CF 1006, 25 CF 1023, 25 CF 1025, and 25 CF 1217, Your Honor. Your Honor, my client is in custody. I did remove him from the transport list because we are still waiting on the evaluation from Dr. McDonald in this case. This is the second expert, Your Honor. Defense's request.
State.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Let's continue to 511.
Thank you, Judge. And then lastly, if I may call, last name Queen, first name Courtney. And it's 25 CF 1968.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I also removed it from the transport list. In this case, excuse me, Judge Clark was covering for Your Honor back on February 3rd. Judge Clark signed the order finding my client incompetent and commitment to the DCF. We are still waiting for her to be picked up. Judge Clark put her on today's docket just as a status. So we're still just waiting on a pickup. I don't know if we want to put her 6 months out or remove her from the docket. But the order has been signed.
So 2 months now.
That's correct, Judge.
We'll continue at 2 cycles.
In our office, Your Honor does keep a list, and we track, you know, we try to do our best on our end to monitor the situation.
All right, we'll continue at 2 cycles just as a safety valve.
Absolutely.
All right, that's 713, right, Madam Clerk?
That's correct.
Status only.
Thank you, Your Honor. Those are the 3 I could address.
And if transport takes place, then just let Madam Clerk know to remove it from the docket.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, well, let's just take a brief recess then, while that happens, while you get them transported, okay? All right, just let me know when we're ready.
All rise.
Today, we have Mr. Anthony Brown for case numbers 24 CF 2945 and 25 CF 0681. This is going to be a plea this morning, Your Honor. In exchange for a plea of not guilty, the state has agreed on 24 CF 2945. Count 1 will be an adjudication, 2 years Department of Corrections, followed with credit for any time served, followed by 2 years of probation with special condition to attend and complete Chrome, probation to terminate upon completion of Chrome, standard court costs, $150 public defender fee. Count 2 would be an adjudicate guilt, 2 years Department of Corrections concurrent with count 1. Count 3 would be dismissed. On 25 CF 0681, count 1 will be dismissed. Count 2 will be an adjudication, 2 years Department of Corrections concurrent with 24 CF 2945, followed by 2 years probation with special condition to attend and complete Chrome, probation and terminate upon completion of Chrome. Restitution in the amount of $1,253.17 to Hancock Bank, correct? That's Hancock Bank, right? Yes. And then it was court costs and public defender fee. Yep. Your Honor, and I would ask, count 3 would be an adjudication and 2 years Department of Corrections. I have a signed plea form if I may approach. The score sheet can't push it right now. I would ask the cost of supervision be waived, as he will be in a rehab program, and he will also have restitution to pay. Oh, I've got him a copy.
All right. Granted. And no score sheet objections, right?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes, sir.
All right, you put your hand down. You heard what Mr. Cochran said on your behalf, and you signed the written plea form.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
49.
How much education do you have?
Couple years college.
You able to read and understand the plea form?
Yes, sir.
And did you do that before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you understand by this plea arrangement that you're pleading no contest to the announced charges?
Yes, sir.
And that says to me, you believe the state has the evidence necessary to convince the jury of your guilt, and you're not going to contest that.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand by making this plea, you're waiving your right to a trial by jury where the state would have to prove you guilt beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes, sir.
In this case, you'll be adjudicated guilty and be sentenced to 2 years in the Department of Corrections, followed by 2 years of probation with the conditions that were discussed.
Yes, sir.
And with the fees and costs which were also announced, and the restitution that was announced in 25 CF 681. Has Mr. Cochran answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes, sir.
You satisfied with how he's represented to you?
Yes, sir.
Court will find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into and will accept the plea with the adjudication.
And Your Honor, just for the record, that would be, he would have credit for the time he spent in OCJ.
Yes, credit for all time served.
And also the waiver of cost supervision.
Waive the cost of supervision.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm.
All right, buddy.
Jermaine Lee?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, we have Mr. Jermaine Lee here on case number 25 CF 1710. Your Honor, I just finished depositions on this. I'm asked to set it for 5/11. I got to talk to my client. We may be moving to trial. I need to sit down with him with the depositions and talk to him once I get those printed out. Or transcribed, actually.
All right. All right, state agree to the continuance?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, matters continued one cycle.
Should be one page.
If I have one moment, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Once it's signed, that takes
All right, we got Mr. Samuel Olmsted. He has two matters, 22 CF 2951 and 25 CF 2346. Your Honor, in exchange for a plea this morning of no contest, the state has agreed count one will omit the violation. It'll be 18 months probation, court costs, cost of prosecution, and cost of defense. 25 CF 2346 will be an adjudication of guilt, 3 years probation, court costs, cost of prosecution, and cost of defense. If I have one moment to get the
Yes, sir.
score sheet from the state. If I may approach, Your Honor.
Granted. Is this a new term?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's a revoke and terminate with a new term.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, I forgot. Didn't put that on there.
That's okay. All right, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes, I do.
All right, you put your hand down. You heard what Mr. Cochran said, and you signed the written plea form.
Yes, sir.
And you've got two things going on in this plea form. You got your new charges and your VOP, right?
Yes, sir.
Taking care of them together, but they're two separate plea arrangements,
Yes,
right?
sir.
All right. Have you read and signed the plea form?
Yes, I have.
And how old are you?
I'm 22,
How much education do you have?
12th grade.
All right. You able to read and understand the plea form?
Yes, sir.
And did you do that before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
And it's what you read in the plea form, what was just announced to me.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand by this plea arrangement as to your new charges that you're pleading no contest?
Yes, sir.
And that tells me you believe the state can prove your guilt and you're not going to contest that.
Yes, sir.
And by doing this, do you understand that you're waiving your right to a trial by jury where the state would have to prove your guilt?
Yes, sir.
As to your VOP, do you understand that you're admitting the violation?
Yes, sir.
And that tells me, yes, I violated my probation just the way the affidavit report filed by my officer says it did.
Yes, sir.
And by doing this, do you understand you're waiving your right to a hearing where the state would have to prove your violation?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, as I understand it, the sentence is going to be the same. The fees and costs, Madam Clerk, on 25 CF 2346,
515.
and plus cost of prosecution, cost of defense. And then on the 22 CF It's going to be $100 cost of prosecution, $100 cost of state-provided legal defense. And it's going to be revoke and terminate. And as to the 22 case, 18 months of probation. And as to the 25 case, 3 years of probation. And I'm assuming those are concurrent.
Yes, Your Honor.
And outstanding fees and costs, will have the whole 3 years to pay all of them, including both cases. All right? And now, has Mr. Cochran answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes, sir.
And are you satisfied with what he's done for you?
Yes, sir.
I'll find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into, and I'll accept the plea. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're good. Okay. Do I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
We have Mr. Eric Lucas, case number 26 CF 0175. I have a signed plea form. In exchange for a plea of no contest, the state has agreed to an adjudication, 2 years probation, restitution in the amount of $22 to Walmart, no return to Walmart, standard court costs, and a $150 public defender fee. If I may approach, I have a signed plea form and the score sheet.
Granted. State's agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you put your hand down. You heard what Mr. Cochran said on your behalf, and you signed the written plea form?
Yes, Your Honor.
How old are you?
53, Your Honor.
How much education do you have?
I have 2 years college.
You able to read and understand the plea form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you do that before you signed it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it's what you read, what Mr. Cochran announced?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do you understand by this plea arrangement that you're pleading no contest to the charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that tells me you believe the state could prove your guilt and you're not going to contest that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand by making this plea, you're waiving your right to a trial by jury where the state would have to prove your guilt?
Yes, Your Honor.
In this case, you'll be adjudicated guilty, be sentenced to 2 years of probation with restitution, and you can't go back to Walmart. And you have fees and costs that you'll have to pay, and those are, Madam Clerk?
Thank you, Your Honor.
515 and then 150 in defense.
All right. And Mr. Cochran answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're satisfied with how he's represented you?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into. Thank you.
I have one more, Your Honor, on my next case.
Yes, sir.
Next, we have Orville Madden.
Your Honor, we have Mr. Oville Madden, case number 25 CF 2030. At this time, Your Honor, my office has found a conflict, and we are going to have to withdraw. I will file the required motion in order this afternoon. Actually, I'll contact my office, have them do it now.
All right.
Judge, I've communicated with RCC, we just have some document here, continue to be present on the 16th.
So we're going to
All right,
continue Monday.
very good. We'll see you on docket day.
That's it.
Next, we have McDermott, Brian McDermott.
You know, Mr. Cochran, I don't know if they'll let you, but if they'll fold up that shelf on the other side, maybe that's someplace you can put your, on the other side. I don't know if you want to, that'll work.
Yeah,
or not.
I'll leave it on this side.
Okay.
If I have one moment, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is going to be a plea,
But
but
the victims would like to be present and then hear from the police, and so they're not here yet, they're on their way. So we can just recall them when they get here.
Yes, sir. That'd be fine. Hold Mr. McDermott for a plea.
We have Miss Ashley Lester. She has two cases on the docket, 25 CF 0649 and 25 CF 2457. The first case, the 0649 case, that is a violation of probation that was pled out in January. I'm not sure why it's still on the docket.
Madam Clerk?
You said, in a VOP case?
Yeah, the 0649. She pled out in January to a straight jail term.
I did not see that in her case.
Okay. We'll enter a plea to the new case, and I'll get the paperwork for the VOP to you. Is that okay, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we have Miss Ashley Lester, case number 25 CF 2457. We've reached an agreement with the state in exchange for a plea of no contest. The state has agreed count 1 and count 2 will both be 6 months Okaloosa County Jail. It'll be standard court costs and $150 public defender fee. I have a signed plea form and a score sheet if I may approach.
Yes, sir. All right, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You heard what Mr. Cochran said, and you signed the written plea form.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
How much education do you have?
High school diploma.
All right, you able to read and understand the plea form?
Yes, sir.
And did you do that before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
And is what you read what Mr. Cochran just announced to me?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you understand you're pleading no contest to the announced charges?
Yes, sir.
And by doing that, I understand you to say you believe the state could prove your guilt on those charges, and you're not going to contest that.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand by doing this, you're waiving your right to a trial where the state would have to prove that?
Yes, sir.
In this case, you'll be sentenced to 6 months county jail, credit for all time served, with the standard fees and costs, which are, Madam Clerk?
867.
All right, plus the state-provided legal assistance. How much time will you need to get those paid after you get released?
At least 2 years, sir.
All right. Mr. Cochran answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you.
Yes, sir.
You satisfied how he's represented you?
Yes.
The court will find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into and will accept the plea. And so, Mr. Cochran, you'll check on those documents for us, and
Yes, Your Honor. As soon as I'm done at the podium, I'll do
if
it.
there's some issue with that, then, and we need to bring Ms. Lester back, then we can arrange that some other time, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm sure she set the plea date on the case, and then on that day it said after VOP 239, that's all it is.
Okay. I'll look at it. In a worst-case scenario, I'll bring her back Monday.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's be sure that gets disposed of properly. All right, thank you now. Good day.
If I have one moment, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have Ms. Cara Litz, case number 25 CF 2416. We're going to enter a plea this morning, Your Honor. In exchange for a plea of no contest, the state has agreed for count 1 will be an adjudication of guilt, 2 years probation, 48 hours community service, no contact with Miss Rita Hunt, and no return to 132 Valencia Drive, Fort Walton Beach. Standard court costs and cost of defense. Counts 2 and 3 will be an adjudicate and credit time served. I have signed plea form if I may approach.
Granted. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. You heard what Mr. Cochran said and you signed the written plea form?
Yes, sir.
All right, how old are you?
44,
How much education do you have?
9th grade level.
Are you able to read and understand the plea form?
Yes, sir.
And did you do that before you signed it?
Yes.
And it's what you read in the plea form, what was just announced to me by Mr. Cochran. All right, do you understand by this plea arrangement that you're pleading no contest to the announced charges?
Yes.
And that tells me you believe the state has the information necessary to prove your guilt. And hold on just a second. All right, sorry about that. All right. All right. Do you understand by this plea arrangement that you're pleading no contest?
Yes, sir.
And that tells me you believe the state can prove your guilt and you're not going to contest that. Do you understand by doing this you're waiving your right to a trial where the state would have to prove your guilt?
Yes, sir.
And the sentence in this case is you'll be adjudicated guilty, you'll be on 2 years of probation, no contact with the named person, not go back to the property named, and your standard fees and costs, and Madam Clerk, that would be?
$615 and then $150 cost of defense.
Okay. And then on counts 2 and 3, it's going to be adjudication of guilt, credit for time served. Has Mr. Cochran answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes, sir.
You satisfied with how he's represented you? The court will find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into and will accept the plea. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor, we have Mr. Ryan McPhee, case number 26 CF 0093. Your Honor, I'm going to ask to set this for 5/11. He has another case that I literally just got put in my system this morning. This may be addressed at his arraignment on that new case, but for now, we're just going to continue it to May.
All right, State?
No objection, Your Honor, we've spoken, and the goal is going to be to hopefully, handle all the cases that are on the new case. So we have no objection to it.
And the new case is set when?
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
What's the new case number?
The new case number, Your Honor, is 26 CF 0469.
Okay, and when's that set?
I have it set for
4/16, Your Honor.
4/16.
So we want to take this case and move it to the 4/16 date so the two cases travel together.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Madam Clerk, you got that? Say again this case number, just to be sure we got it on the record.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor.
That's okay.
The new case number is
No, this
26
case number, the one we're here for,
Oh, that one is 26 CF 0093.
93. And so we'll move this to travel with the other one, with the hope that when we get there, you'll have an arrangement. Is that what we're saying?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
Moving McKinney.
All right, 1 second. Do I have one more, Your Honor? Your Honor, I'd like to set Mr. McKinney for docket day, plea or continue. He may be getting to the vet court, or we may have another resolution.
All right. What have we, well, that's where we were on 114, right?
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
In that same place we were on 114?
Yes, Your Honor. Vet court did not screen him until yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure what took them so long, but I got them to go yesterday and screen him. I'm waiting for a response from them. There is also a possible other offer that we may be able to work out. I just want to see where we're going to go before we enter the plea. So I'd ask to do it next on the docket day.
Okay. Docket day, plea or continue. So we should know by then on the vet court admission or not.
Yes, Your Honor.
And if it's not, then it would be continuance. And if it was, then you'll.
It may be a plea, even if it's not vet court.
Okay, all right, very good. See you then.
All right? See you Monday. I'll talk to you before that. Okay. Once I have an answer, I'll probably talk to you Friday.
We've got Rudolph McKinnon.
He has 311. There are 2 misdemeanor cases that I forgot to give you that he's pleading out to this morning also. Ready? 23 MM 2936, 26 MM 0025, and the main case we're here for is 25 CF 1270. Your Honor, Mr. McKinnon has reached an agreement with the state in exchange for a plea of no contest on 25 CF 1270. It'll be count 1, an adjudication of guilt, 18 months Department of Corrections, standard court costs, $150 public defender fee. Count 2 would be an adjudication and credit time served. On 23 MM 2936, that's a violation of probation. That'll be an omit, terminate, and revoke, credit time served. 26 MM 0025 is an adjudication and credit time served for the court cost. I have signed plea form and score sheet, if I may approach, Your Honor.
Granted. All right, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you put your hand down. You heard what Mr. Cochran said on your behalf, and you signed the written plea form.
Yes.
How old are you?
56.
All right. How much education do you have?
How much?
Education.
High school diploma.
All right. You able to read and understand the plea form?
Yes.
Did you do that before you signed it?
Yes.
And is what's in there what Mr. Cochran just told me now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you understand by this plea arrangement so one of the misdemeanors is a VOP, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so you've got new charges and you got a VOP that we're dealing with, taking care of them all together, but they're different, right?
Yes, sir.
As to your 23-2936 misdemeanor, you understand that you're admitting the violation.
Yes.
And that says to me, Judge, I violated just the way the affidavit report from the officer says it did.
Yes.
And that you're waiving your right to a trial where the state would have to prove your violation.
Yes.
All right. As to your new charges, do you understand that you're pleading no contest?
Yes.
And that says to me that you believe the state could prove your guilt and you're not going to contest that.
That's right.
And by doing this, do you understand you're waiving your right to a trial by jury
Yes.
where the state would have to prove your guilt?
Yes.
Okay. Has Mr. Cochran answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes.
All right. And the sentence in this case is adjudication of guilt and 18 months in the Department of Corrections on count 1 of 25 CF 1270, adjudication of guilt and credit for time served on count 2. And on the misdemeanor violation, it's credit for time served with the appropriate costs. And on 26 MM 25, adjudicate guilty, credit for time served and appropriate costs. And on the misdemeanors, Madam Clerk, that would be a $50 cost of prosecution. And then on the new misdemeanor, do you know the cost, please?
270.
And cost on 25 1270.
615.
Okay. Plus the cost of state-provided legal assistance. Now, you won't be on probation, so once you're released, how much time do you think you'll need to get everything paid?
Can I have 3 years?
Yes, sir, you can.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Has Mr. Cochran answered all your questions?
Yes, sir.
Satisfied with what he's done?
Yes.
Find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into and accept the plea. Thank you.
Place we have Ladarius and McNabb.
If I could have one moment, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, I have Mr. Ladarius McNabb, case number 25 CF 2439. Your Honor, Mr. McNabb has another case. I'd like to set this for docket day so I can talk to the state, maybe we can resolve.
Is it in this division?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe it's a felony. Is that? It is a felony. Yeah, it's a petty theft, it's a felony, petty theft.
Do we have that case number, Madam Clerk, so we just be sure to link them all together? I like to be sure to do everything once and have it all together in one spot, Mr. McNabb. Let's get that case number so we know, make a good record and have them all together.
Looks like it's 26 CF 472.
So 26 CF
472.
472.
So let's bring that forward for docket day, and we're calling plea or continue?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, very good. See you then, Mr. McNabb.
See you next week. Next week? Yeah.
Your Honor, just a heads up, that is in the Crestview division, so. Gonna have to be.
Well, we'll still call it up. That way we'll have them on the docket. All right, and if you got it done on time, and if you want to move right now, I'll do an oral order transferring if you want to move it.
I would like that, Your Honor.
All right, state your motion.
Your Honor, the state would move to transfer case 26 CF 472 into this division as we are the lower case number. We've already been handling this case.
So ordered. Madam Clerk, transfer 26 CF 472 from Crestview Division to this division.
And if not already done, Your Honor, I'd ask for the public defender to be appointed. for
Public
that case
defenders
also.
appointed in 26 CF 472,
Thank you, Your Honor.
consistent with the findings in 25 CF 2439.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next we have Harry McWhorter.
Your Honor, I have Mr. McWhorter on case number 25 CF 0735. One moment.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I would ask to set this for 5/11. I know it's from, it's almost a year old. I'm not available this trial period.
Yes, sir, I know. We're aware of that. And so is there any opportunity for voluntary disposition? I think our last notes were that there were some possibilities. Is that elapsed?
I think we've reached an impasse. I think we reached an impasse with the state, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so we'll continue to 5/11 unless the state vehemently objects.
No objection.
All right, 5/11 it is. Thank you very much.
Next we have Marino Machuca. Juan Marino Machuca.
If I have one moment, Your Honor.
Yes. All right, go ahead.
All right, Your Honor, Mr. Machuco is going to enter a plea today, Your Honor. Case number is 25 CF 2032. In exchange for a plea of no contest, Count 1 would be an adjudication, 6 months county, cost of supervision, cost of defense, and he would get credit for the time that he's been in. Count 2 would be adjudication, 6 months concurrent with count 1. Count 3, adjudication, 6 months concurrent with counts 1 and 2. There's also a 6-month driver license suspension on count 3. I have the signed plea form and score sheet if I may approach.
Granted. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you can put your hand down. You heard what Mr. Cochran said, and you signed the written plea form.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 40.
How much education do you have?
How many what?
How much education?
Went to high school and that's it.
All right. You able to read and understand the plea form?
Yes, sir.
Did you do that before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
And it's what you read in the plea form, what Mr. Cochran just announced to me.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you're pleading no contest to the announced charges?
Correct.
And that tells me you believe you can, do you believe the state has the evidence necessary to convict you and you are not going to contest that?
Correct.
And by doing this, you understand you're waiving your right to a trial by jury.
Correct.
And in this case, you'll be adjudicated guilty, sentenced to 6 months county jail, credit for time served. There's also the 6 months driver's license suspension, $150 state-provided legal assistance, and Madam Clerk, quarter fees and costs.
So it'll be 438 DUI court costs for count 3, and it'll be 616 for the felony counts, with a $500 fine and charges for charge, and $150 for total penalty.
And how much time do you think you'll need to get all those things paid when you're released from jail?
3 years.
All right. Mr. Cochran answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes, sir.
You satisfied with what he's done for you?
Yes, sir.
Court will find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into and will accept the plea. Thank you.
They'll calculate it at the jail when you get there. Yeah, we'll talk to the jail. They'll do it.
Okay. Thank you. Yep.
This way, sir. We have Mr. Rare, okay, Mr. Martin, Steve Martin.
No, you're good. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Rare.
For the record, David Rare for Mr. Stephen Martin, 25 CF 1588. We've done depositions and discovery in the case. We're in the process of evaluating defense experts, and then we'll get those listed to the state once they're put together. I also understand the state is working on their own toxicologist in the case, and speaking to Mr. Gomez. Within the next, I think, 1.5 to 2 weeks, I think they might be able to have that together as well, and we'll need to proceed from depositions from there. So at least at this point, we'd ask for a 1-cycle continuance and see where we are.
Sure, the state agrees with everything Mr. Rear said, I don't know, no objection.
All right. Continue to 5/11. But realistically, do you think you can get all that done by 5/11, get the reports, get the depot set? I mean, I love to see you here and everything, but at the same time.
Right.
In terms of setting the depots, I don't see us being able to set the depots.
I doubt we'll be able to do everything by that time, but given that Mr. Martin is in custody, I'd rather have more court dates than fewer, just in case we need to address anything with the court.
You know, Mr. Rare, I don't like busy work, and if you think it could be fruitful, then come on. If not, then I'm happy to.
And if not, we can always file a motion to continue ahead of time if we absolutely need
All
to.
right, very good. All right, thank you now.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
And Mr. Nopes, you're up next. Is that right? I'm going to need a comfort break here, so I'll just take 5 minutes for a comfort break, okay?
Absolutely.
All rise. 5 minutes.
so we've had some problems trying to get things scheduled. I can tell you that Mr. Lanou is insistent that I file a stand your ground motion. He and I don't necessarily agree that that's the correct path to take, but I'm going to make a decision between now and tomorrow as to what path to take. But if you want to leave it set for Monday, that's fine. But there's work to be done.
Okay. And so P or C on Monday?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, see you on docket day.
Thank you, Judge. I'll see you on Monday. So, Javarius Lee, if I could just have just a second, Judge.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Javarius Lee, 25 CF 1738. We're just going to continue this to the next pretrial.
State,
No objection, Your
511.
Oh, man. I'll keep you posted. Judge, the next case I've got is Jill Madonia. Judge, based upon
And what's that case number, Mr.
I'm
Knowles?
sorry, 25 CF 827, 26 CF 209. Judge, I met with her yesterday. Based on my conversation with her yesterday, I think I need to take the deposition of the officers in this case. So if I could just put it on for another pretrial.
All right, State,
No objection, Your Honor.
all right, 511.
Is that the inmate day?
Well, they're all set on 511 with the administrative understanding the inmates on the following Wednesday.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Judge.
And once again, I'm trying to limit the number of dockets so that there's not as much confusion with.
Gotcha.
So instead of 120 dockets, you only get 60.
Judge, the next case I've got is Devin Moore, 24 CF 327.
And I believe we've gotten his name correct. Right? Because we did have him both with 2 R's and 1 R.
Right.
I mean, 2 O's and 1 O, excuse me.
Well, I don't necessarily know, Judge.
I still have it on my docket.
It's one R.
All right. Yeah, it's showing both ways on mine.
Judge, and I'm not sure if his violations of probation, and I don't have that file with me to name off the VOP numbers, but there's also, I think, all of his VOPs are running with this case number.
What I show, only thing I'm showing today is the 24 CF 327. Do we have the other case numbers?
Yes, Your Honor, hold on, I'll pull them up and read them off. 4615 CF 1708, 4615 CF 1712, 4615 CF 1711, 4615 CF 1714. 4, 4615 CF 1709, 4615 CF 1710, 4615 CF 1713, 4615 CF 2492, 4615 CF 2493, and 4615 CF 2775, 4615 CF 2774, 4615 CF 2776, 4615 CF 1708.
All right.
Judge, we're going to leave it set for docket day. We were bouncing the plea back and forth, and Mr. Moore brought up an issue as to what the law was at the time that the crime was committed when he was arrested, and I need to review that. I have talked to Mr. Gomez about that, and then but we're hoping we're going to land it on Monday. I just need to review the law.
State would like to set this case for trial, Your Honor.
This cycle,
Yes, Your Honor.
What are those dates, Judge?
it's going to be this coming, the 23rd and April 6th.
So March 23rd and April 6th.
Correct.
So, Judge, that first week I'm loaded down with cases all week. It seems like I got things scheduled all week long. And that following week, you said April 6th?
Correct.
Okay. I've got a full docket down here with Judge Clark and depositions all afternoon on a case from Crestview that we've scheduled, a criminal case. And then, oh, and I got an all-day final hearing in a divorce case on April 10th. That Judge Ketchell's already said it's not going to be continued again. Let's just see if we can land it on Monday.
All right.
Then we'll figure out what we,
Because just looking at the case, it's ripe for trial at this point on this. And you want to try this case as opposed to the VOP?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so what we'll do is we'll tentatively, and I think sounds like you might be able to pick and go on the 8th.
Judge, I do have a disposition at 11 o'clock that morning with Judge Brown on a juvenile case. If we could just wait until Monday, Judge.
Okay. Well, I like to sort of presage this, so to put it on my schedule to be sure the clerk is be able to adjust their subpoenas and so on. So we'll just call it trial second week. And if we try it, from looking at it, it's a pick and go, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
Yes,
You
sir.
agree with that, Mr. Nopes?
Yes, sir.
And standard jurors?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. And we'll put it on for a plea or trial on docket day.
I understand, Judge.
All right, very good. Thank you.
I'll be out to see you. I'll be out to see you again.
All right,
Yes.
and if, Mr. Nopes, if you and the state would approach, we'll talk about, oops.
Judge, the next case I think I have is Scott Orangi. Judge, he's in federal custody.
And what's that case number, Mr. Nopes?
25 CF 2192.
Right.
There, from what I understand, I know sometimes when the feds get involved, it just gets extended for a long time, but I think that they had a plea hearing set up for very, very soon. And that he was, and I guess in that system, if you don't jump early, it gets worse.
All right, so what are we saying?
I guess if you
Set
want.
one continuance, do we expect that he's going to be available to us after his?
Well, and that's the other issue, is I don't know if the state wants to proceed if the government, I mean, he's going to enter a plea, is my understanding, in federal courts to the same charges.
Right, because he's got a significant min-man sentence here. And would the state agree to allow him to serve that sentence while he's in federal custody?
Yes, we likely would, Your Honor. I think we just want to wait to see, to verify that there's actually going to be an agreement that gets entered into before we handle our case.
Right, because if that sentence is not this level, then we'd have, the terms of this plea would have to be massaged out to cover that, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, so do you want to set it for 5/11, and then if it's resolved, you can advance it to one of the miscellaneous dates for your plea?
State's getting better, Your Honor.
Mr. Nopes, you okay with that?
I'm fine with that, Judge.
Okay, so continue to 5/11, and if that plea's done, all right, very good.
Judge, the next case I've got is Cody Owens, 25 CF 221.
Yes, sir.
Judge, she and I talked at the jail yesterday, and she's asking me to extend a a counteroffer to the state, and so if I could leave it set for Monday, docket day, I'll have a chance to talk to the state, and hopefully, I know I'll either talk to or I'll email the state today or tomorrow and get it conveyed, and then hopefully we can come back on Monday and maybe we get it
All right.
worked out.
Plea or continue on docket day.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Monday. Judge, then there's Jared Smith, 24 CF 2536 and 25 CF 180. Judge, the state has made, they've extended a much better offer, and we expect to enter a plea on Monday. I need to talk to my client, though. We need to look at a couple of things about the BOP so we understand what he's looking at sentencing on the BOP. If we just leave it set for Monday, plea or continuance.
All right, POC on docket day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Judge, I do have one other case that I told Charles Williams that I would cover for him. 22-1208, I think it's Nathaniel Riggs.
Riggs? Yes, Nathaniel Riggs.
Judge, they're wanting to continue this matter. He said he's waiting on transcripts from depositions that had previously been scheduled, so he's asked to bump it to the next pretrial.
There's no objection, Your Honor. I think the court just appointed Mr. Williams last cycle in lieu of the prior counsel.
All right, so it's continued. And let him know if he's not submitted his orders on the transcripts, get him in, because time is important on these things. So they're jammed.
I understand. All right, I'll let him know, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Nopes.
Judge, I do see Fernando Medina, 24 CF 2462. Judge, I'd like to leave him set for Monday to hopefully plea. There's been an offer outstanding, and I think we were almost in position to take it last time. I did go to the jail yesterday, oddly enough, and asked to see him. He was on my list of 10 or 11 that I needed to see, and they never brought him up. So I was there for quite some time, and they just never brought him. So. Oh, really? Well, that helped, right? After I'm gone, and it's like, bring him on up. So I'll go see him on Sunday, Judge. If we leave it set for Monday, we should be in good shape.
All right. Plea or continue on docket day. Yes, ma'am.
Plea or continue, I was gonna ask plea or trial.
Sorry?
Plea or trial, she says.
Plea or trial, in case
Okay.
he doesn't plead.
I'll be out to see you Sunday.
All right, and if we try the case, how many days will it take?
2 days, including jury selection.
Judge,
And-
I'm hoping it please, because I've already indicated to you what my schedule looks like for those 2 trial weeks.
Yes, sir. And so, with nature of the charges here, do we think 60 jurors would be sufficient?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Anything else for Mr. Nopes, Madam Clerk? Okay.
Good deal. Thank you, Judge. Always hold on breath.
That's right. Well,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning, Mr. Garrett.
Your Honor, Chris Garrett on behalf of Tyrell Marshall, 26 CF 120. Mr. Marshall's approaching. He also has a case 25 CF 1982 with the public defender and a third case 26 CF 216. It doesn't look like the PD has been appointed to quite yet.
I would ask to be appointed to that matter, Your Honor.
Your Honor, at this point, if we could leave all three of his cases set for March 16th, we might get a resolution.
All right.
And just to alert the court, Your Honor, the state has made an amended offer to resolve all three of his cases. As I've told Mr. Marshall, we were very much still in the process of receiving discovery for the case that I represent him on. I'm going to do everything I can to review what we have received and get up to see him this week and have that conversation in detail. But he has indicated an interest in potentially resolving his case on docket day.
And so, do you see the other cases on the docket today, Madam Clerk? I don't. Okay, so we want to go ahead and take care of that now. And say again the other case numbers, please, so we can get them.
Yes, Your Honor. I have 26 CF.
19, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Here. I have 26 CF 120. Public Defender currently has 25 CF 1982, and the new case, I believe, set for arraignment tomorrow, 26 CF 216.
My case number is actually 1982.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you have the 216 as well?
That's the one we just asked me to point on.
Okay, all right, you're appointed on the 216 case.
25 CF 1982 and 26 CF 216.
And you want to go ahead and do the arraignment?
Yes, Your Honor. If the information has been filed, we will do the arraignment.
Madam Clerk?
I do see that an information has been filed.
And, how many counts? What's the charge, please?
In 26 CF 216, a 2-count information was filed, felony petty theft and criminal mischief.
Your Honor, we acknowledge the information has been filed. We'll waive formal reading, ask for this to be set for Monday, docket day, and enter a plea of not guilty.
Not guilty plea is entered. All three cases set for POC on docket day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right?
You will come on Monday. Okay, I'll get to see this. All right, you do. Then, Your Honor, I have Matthew Spicer. Who's going on behalf of Matthew Spicer, 25 CF 1612. He does also have a case with the public defender. I do not have that case number.
I'm showing 2163 and 2162.
That is correct, Judge.
And those are your cases, Mr. Khan?
Yes, Judge.
All right.
I apologize, Your Honor. I'm just taking some pictures of some documents Mr. Spicer just handed to me.
That's okay, sir.
Your Honor, we filed a motion to reinstate his bond. We do have depositions in this case scheduled on April 13th. Would it be possible to set the motion to reinstate bond for next Thursday? I think it's March 19th.
That's my trial week.
Oh, okay.
So, no, it's not. Next, yes, 12:30. Well, we have a regular miscellaneous day, don't we?
319, I think we have miscellaneous. 319 is a regular miscellaneous.
Yeah, set at 9 o'clock on 319.
9 o'clock on 3.
Right.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. Yes, I have some infraction hearings here, Your Honor, but that'll work great. So March 19th at 9 a.m.? Okay, thank you, Your Honor. And then otherwise, I guess we'd request a continuance to the next pretrial court date, or would we just address that on the 19th?
No, we'll go ahead and continue, as long as the state's in agreement.
No objection, Your Honor.
And that goes for Mr. Koch's cases too? Is that your agreement, that's what you want, Mr. Koch?
Yes, Your Honor. If I may just give a little update on my case.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I have a deposition set in that 2163 case on April 21st, the alleged victim. And I'm also, now switching to the 2162 case, I'm still having outstanding FDLE report. Just want to put that on Mr. Snell's radar.
All right.
We're also seeking that continuance, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Any issues with the continuance all around, Mr. Snell?
No, sir, no objection to
And
that.
any, how long's that lab report been outstanding?
If court will allow me to look that up.
Yes, sir.
January 26th.
Okay. All right, thank you. It's continued to 5/11. All of them are.
So we'll be back on the 19th. I took pictures of that, yeah, I'll look into it. And I believe that's all I have, Your Honor. Have a good day, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Gates. Good morning, Mr. Gates.
If I could have just 1 second, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I was having Mr. Perez initial a change to the plea and sentencing agreement. This is case number 2025 CF 2209, 2025 CF 2208, 23 CF 1479, and 23 CF 1040. Defendant is Julio Manuel Ramos Perez. At this time, we're prepared to withdraw our previously entered not guilty plea and enter a plea of no contest and an admission in the VOPs. This agreed upon sentence is as follows. Adjudication of guilt, 5 years probation. Ms. Ramos Perez may petition for early termination after 3 years if all requirements are met and there have been no violations. He must successfully complete Phoenix House inpatient treatment program. After the successful completion of that inpatient treatment program, defendant must maintain gainful employment, and when not employed, he will submit 5 job applications per week and must perform 8 hours community service for each month of unemployment. No alcohol consumption, no possession or use of controlled substances without a prescription, random breath tests and random urinalysis, and this sentence runs concurrent with the sentence to be imposed in 23 CF 1479 and 23 CF 1040, which in those cases he would be reinstated to probation. Probation will be extended for a term of 3 years from today's date and reimpose all existing terms and impose additional terms as defined above in 25 CF 2209 and 25 CF 2208. If I may approach.
Granted. That's the state's agreement.
That is, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Gates.
Now, I've provided the court with the plea and sentencing agreement and also the sentencing guidelines, which has been completed by the state and myself regarding a negotiated plea bargain to a downward departure.
All right. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes.
Okay. You heard what Mr. Gates said and you signed the written plea form?
Yes.
How old are you? How old are you?
44.
How much education do you have?
How much what?
Education.
I'm finishing my school.
Okay. You able to read and understand the plea form?
Yes, sir.
Did you do that before you signed it? And it's what you read in the plea form, what Mr. Gates just told me now. Is that yes?
Yes.
Do you understand by the terms of this plea, well, first, you're doing two different things. You've got your new charges and you've got your violation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
We're taking care of them today at the same time, but they're two separate pleas, right?
Okay.
As to your violation of probation, do you understand that you're admitting the violation?
Yes, sir.
And that tells me that, yes, I violated my probation just the way the affidavit report by my officer says it did. Do you understand by making this admission, you're waiving your right to a hearing where the state would have to prove your violation?
Yes, sir.
As to your new charges, excuse me, do you understand that you are pleading no contest?
Yes, sir.
And that says to me that you believe the state has the evidence to convict you of the charges you're pleading to,
Yes,
and you're not going to contest that.
Yes, sir.
By doing this, do you understand you're waiving your right to a trial by jury where the state would have to prove your guilt?
Yes, sir.
And as to the violations, will be reinstated and the termination date will be extended 3 years from today's date.
Okay.
As to the new charges, you'll be adjudicated guilty and you'll be on 5 years of probation. You can petition for termination at 3 years if all the requirements are met and there's been no violations. A special condition is this is that you've got to enter into the Phoenix House and successfully complete the program and any aftercare. And then you must maintain gainful employment. And if you're not employed, then you must make job applications. And you must also perform community service while you're unemployed. Now, if you choose, for instance, to go get some training or something like that, then I would accept that as part of your search for employment. So if you find a vocational training or something that you want to do that will lead to a better job and a better future, I'll support you in that. The goal for this is to set you up for success so that we don't see you back here, if that makes sense. So you can talk to probation about that, and if there's something you want to do, then I'll support you in that as part of that employment goal. All right? And then there's no substances without a prescription, and there'll be random testing to confirm that. And then there will be standard fees and costs, and those would be, Madam Clerk.
515 for the 25 CF 2209 and 548 for 25 CF 2208. Both BOPs will have a $100 cost of prosecution.
Okay. And those will be added to your outstanding balances. Now, with all of that, has Mr. Gates answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes, sir.
And are you satisfied with how Mr. Gates has represented you in this case?
Yes, sir.
And the state does stipulate that this is a negotiated plea with results in departure. State? You do agree that this is an uncoerced negotiated plea that results in a departure?
I do, yes, sir.
Okay. Court will find the plea to be freely voluntarily entered into, accept the plea with the adjudication. Yes, bars to bed.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have.
Anything else from Mr. Gates, Madam Clerk?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all
Thank you,
right.
Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Gates. Good day.
We have Brian McDermott.
Mr. Brian McDermott, Your Honor, case number 25 CF 2448. We have reached an agreement with the state. In exchange for a plea of no contest, the state has agreed for count 1 will be an adjudication of guilt, 3 years probation with special condition to attend and complete Chrome, no violent contact with parents.
No contact, no.
Oh, no contact? Okay. That'll be no contact with parents. Standard court costs, $150 public defender fee. Count 2 would be an adjudication of guilt, 3 years probation with the same conditions to run concurrent with count 1.
It also needs to include a no trespassing implication of the incident. That is 240 Sweetwater Run in Niceville, Florida, 32578.
So we've added the no return to 240 Sweetwater Road in Niceville. Sweetwater Run, excuse me.
And Your Honor, for the record, this is a downward departure for the purposes of legitimate and uncoerced plea bargaining.
All right. Your Honor, I have the signed plea form with the changes and a score sheet, if I may approach.
Granted. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, and you can put your hand down. You heard what Mr. Cochran said, and you signed the written plea form.
Yes.
How old are you?
48.
How much education do you have?
High school.
You able to read and understand the plea form?
Yes.
And did you do that before you signed it?
Yes.
And is what you read in the plea form what Mr. Cochran just announced to me?
Yes.
Do you understand you're pleading no contest to the announced charges?
Yes.
And that tells me you believe the state could prove your guilt and you're not going to contest that.
Yes.
Do you understand by doing this, you're waiving your right to a trial by jury where the state would have to prove your guilt?
Yes.
In this case, you'll be adjudicated guilty, be placed on 3 years of probation with the special condition to attend and complete Chrome. And you must have no contact with the announced persons, and you cannot be at or about the announced place. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, because of the nature of the charges and the circumstances, I want to be clear what no contact means. It means no in-person contact, no face-to-face contact. It means no cards and letters, as if anybody writes cards and letters anymore, but no cards or letters.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I did mail a letter yesterday, but it doesn't say anything bad, it just says, act as if I don't exist.
Okay, so
This is
you're,
before I heard anything here, that's why I'm saying that now.
okay, so you're disclosing that now, so it's clear that you've already done that communication.
Yeah, I just don't want to be held against me.
Okay.
I mailed it out
State,
yesterday.
you're aware then.
Yes, Your Honor.
And probation, you've heard that this was done before the plea was taken.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Well, so clearly, so it means no cards and letters. It means no phone calls.
Yep.
It means no text messages. It means no social media posts, Facebook, TikTok, X, or whatever they may create tomorrow. None. And it also means third-party contact, which means that if someone thinks they're helping you out by conveying a message and it's attributed to you, then that will be a violation of this provision. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So I've been doing this a long time, and I've got, back in my office, I got a couple of 3-by-5 cards where I've written on them the way people communicated with someone, had contact with someone while trying to pretend they weren't having contact with someone. And I mean, some of them are really creative, but, I had somebody write in shoe polish on the window of the car and drive by the house. I had somebody drive by the house in their car and beep the horn in a signal that they always use to pick somebody else up. In Walton County, have somebody hire a banner tow plane to fly over the house with a message. So, you see the point? No contact means none whatsoever.
Not gonna be
And
hard to
that is a
follow.
material term and condition of this based upon the allegations in this charge. And if probation's going to be on top of that, and if there are any assertions of contact, it's going to result in a violation. And I believe based upon this, doesn't this make him a violent felony offender of special concern? So you have to talk to your officer about that, okay? So you understand, that's a material term.
Yep.
Okay. All right, with all of that, has Mr. Cochran answered all, well, I guess, what are the standard fees and costs, Madam Clerk?
$515, cost of the defense.
Say again?
$515 with $150 cost of defense.
All right, plus the state provided legal assistance, okay? All right. Has Mr. Cochran answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes, sir.
You're satisfied with how he's represented?
Yes, sir.
Court will find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into and will accept the plea with the adjudication. And one thing wasn't exactly clear is the chrome bars to bed?
Yes, Your Honor. it's part of
Okay,
that.
okay, chrome bars to bed. All right, thank you very much.
Mr. Christopher Mistis.
Your Honor, we have Mr. Christopher Mestis, case number 26 CF 0060. Your Honor, at this time, I would like to ask for a 511. I need to do depositions on this case.
State?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, 511 it is.
Mobley.
One moment, Your Honor. Your Honor, I have Mr. Arnold Mobley, case number 25 CF 1257. I'm gonna ask to set this for 511. We still have the one depot that we're trying to get coordinated with the victim.
Okay.
Your Honor, we have made contact with, just before we have made contact with the victim, we're gonna get some days over Mr. Cochran, so make sure that she will be present at the last thirty.
All right.
And hopefully we have the depot by May 11, we know where we're going. All right, once I get the date.
All right, so continue to 511.
Next we have Riskish Mosley.
One moment. Your Honor, we have Mr. Riskish Mosley, 23 CF 2386. I'd like to set this for docket day. I'm meeting with my client on Friday to discuss where his case is. And that'll be a plea or continue because I will not be ready or available for the trial period.
All right, plea or continue on docket day.
Okay? So Monday, yeah, but I'll see you Friday.
27. Markwell O'Neill.
Yes, Your Honor, we have Mr. Markel O'Neill, case number 25 CF 2383. Your Honor, I'm going to ask to continue this to 5/11. Just learned this morning that there may be more videos, more evidence forthcoming.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. We would have no objection. We learned that because of the victim that actually in court today, or spoke with him. He identified that he had just recently, as recently as yesterday, uploaded to the sheriff's office, or the law enforcement agency, more videos. So I have to get my hands on those and get those over to Mr. Cochran.
As long as I see that, I'll talk to you.
All right, and so a full continuance?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, very good. 5/11.
This way, sir. Montoya, who is Montoya? Got you.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to interpret these proceedings truthfully, adding nothing and subtracting nothing?
Your Honor, this is going to be a plea today. Mr. Louis Montoya, case number 25 CF 2405. May I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
We have Mr. Louis Montoya entering a plea this morning, Your Honor. In exchange for a plea of no contest, the state has agreed to count one will be an adjudication, 4 years of standard probation, mandatory 1-year driver's license suspension, standard court costs, $150 public defender fee. Count 2 will be an adjudication, 4 years standard probation concurrent with count 1. Counts 3, 4, and 5 will be credit time served, adjudication. And count 4 will be an adjudication of guilt, 1-year probation concurrent with counts 1 and 2, $500 fine, 6 months driver's license suspension, which is concurrent with count 1, victim impact panel, DUI school, 50 hours community service, and a 10-day vehicle impound. I have a signed plea form and the score sheet, if I may approach.
Granted.
And for the record, Your Honor, I did provide Mr. Montoya a copy of the plea form in Spanish that he did review.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes.
You put your hand down. With the help of the interpreter, were you able to understand what Mr. Cochran just announced to me?
Yes.
How old are you?
25?
How much education do you have?
What do you mean by that?
How far did you go in school?
3rd grade?
All right. Are you able to read and understand the plea form that was given to you in Spanish?
Yes.
And is what you read what you just heard Mr. Cochran announce?
Yes.
Do you understand by this plea arrangement that you're pleading no contest to the charges?
Yes.
And by pleading no contest, what I understand you to say is that you believe the state could prove your guilt on these charges, and you're not going to contest them.
Yes.
Do you understand by making this plea, you're waiving your right to a trial by jury where the state would have to prove your guilt?
Yes.
In this case, you will be adjudicated guilty and be placed on 4 years of standard probation. On counts 3, 4, and 5, it'll be credit for time served. And on count 6, it'll be a year of probation concurrent with the DUI fines, fees, and costs, and the DUI conditions of victim impact panel, school, the vehicle impound, and the community service. On the other charges, you'll have the standard fees and costs, and those are, Madam Clerk?
It would total to $1,137 in court costs, the $500 DUI fine with the surcharge and the public defender fee.
All right. Has Mr. Cochran answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes, everything's fine.
And are you satisfied with how Mr. Cochran has represented you in this matter?
Your Honor, I'm going to ask for a repetition. Everything's good.
Okay. I'll find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into, and I'll accept the plea. Now, before you leave, you need to speak to probation. I'm going to ask the interpreter to help you do that after you have your fingerprints taken. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I'm sorry, given the amount of the court cost and the DUI fine, I would ask for cost supervision to be waived.
Waive cost supervision.
Your Honor, we have Ms. Sherry Nicholson. She has 2 matters before the court. Case number 25 CF 1261 and 25 CF 2303. Your Honor, I'm going to ask to set both of these for docket day. The state and I are in negotiations, and hopefully by docket day we have it resolved.
So plea or continue on docket day? Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. See you on docket day.
Robert Orso.
I may have one moment, Your Honor. Mr. Robert Orso, 24 CF 2476. Your Honor, I'd like to set this for Monday, docket day, if you'll hold that offer open.
Yes, and I was okay with the counter offer you made.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have an offer I need to speak to my client more in depth about. So I'd ask to set him for Monday, and I will go see him at the jail on Friday.
All right. Plea or continue on docket day.
All right, I'll see you Friday. And I believe that finishes my people that are here. I'll address my waivers after inmates are done.
All right.
Crawford? Robert Crawford?
Judge, this is Mr. Robert Crawford, 25 CF 2300, Thomas Koch, just covering for Mr. McKinney. If I just have a brief moment, Judge. Judge, Your Honor, my client is going to enter a no contest plea this morning. It's going to be to the lesser included offense of possession of drug paraphernalia, Florida Statute 893.147, subsection 1. Terms of the agreement, this will mean adjudication of guilt, 120 days in the Okaloosa County Jail with credit for all time served. There's going to be no probation. And I see 270 in court cost, 150 in cost of defense. If I may approach with the signed plea form.
Granted. All right, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to testify truthfully in this matter under penalties of perjury?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. You heard what Mr. Koch said. You signed the written plea form.
Yes, sir.
I understand you're pleading no contest to the announced charges and waiving your right to a trial by jury.
Yes, sir.
120 adjudication of guilt, 120 days county jail, credit for time served, no supervision, standard fees and costs that were announced. And how much time do you need to get those paid once you release?
I'm not quite sure how long I'll be in Santa Rosa.
Okay.
So
So a year, how about a year after your final release?
that's perfect.
All right. And Mr. Koch answered all your questions about the plea and how it affects you?
Yes, sir.
Satisfied with what he's done?
Yes, sir.
Find the plea to be freely and voluntarily entered into and accept the plea. Thank you.
Go.
Judge, this is Robert Sargent before the court. Mr. Sargent is here, and I believe a total of 5 case numbers. The new case numbers are 25 CF 1979 and 25 CF 1930. As far as housekeeping matters go, we do acknowledge the receipt of the one-count information that was filed in 25 CF 1979, waive its formal reading, and a plea of not guilty in that case number. The violation probation cases are 24 CF 888, 24 CF 2645, and 22 CF 3041. To bring the court into the timeline on this case, there has been an evaluation for competency related to APD from Dr. Klein, finding Mr. Sargent competent to proceed. That evaluation took place at the request of APD. There is a separate evaluation by Dr. McDonald that I do not have the report on, that is going to be more detailed for mitigation and potential placement options with APD that is necessary for us to proceed forward in these cases. So in bringing the court into the timeline, I do request a continuance of all these cases to 5/11 with the intention that as we get more information from APD for placements and discuss these cases further with the state, we may seek to bring this on for an earlier time if we can resolve all the matters.
Okay. State?
The state does not have an objection to that. Mr. McKinney and I have talked about this quite a bit, so I'm up to speed on it.
All right. So ordered.
Thank you, Judge. Okay. Hey, thanks.
We're in recess.